never rhyme, and still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The shit that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Mets. So now into the box is Luis Robert. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off
under the
for
lights.
Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Luis
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Robert.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
7 o'clock.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And there's one gone to begin the evening. Digging in next, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
First delivery to him.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. Very weakly on the ground. Two and two. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Batting third.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are two away. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Kyle Lewis.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Francisco Lindor will be next. Fouled off. The 3-1 pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. 1 out, runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Batting 4th.
Standing in now, Kimo Jimenez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt, misses. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th. The second baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Number 6.
Conforto stands at second with 2 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, here is Trey Mancini. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First baseman, Ji-Man.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Next, here is Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. To the plate now, Willie Adames.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there. 2 down. Next to dig in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Margot will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot.
The center fielder.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Margot.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. 1-1 the count. And that misses. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next up from New York, Kyle Lewis. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. And stepping in, Mike Zunino, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Mike Zunino.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. The batter will be Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Robert is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
And now here is Brandon Lau off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in, switch hitter, Francisco Lindor flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Shortstop.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Lindor.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ready with the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time.
High and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 2-2 one more time. Tapped up the third base line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez. First time up, he went down looking as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. All set. For the start of the fourth, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So next to bat will be Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Now here's the first offering. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So here's Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first
pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 13, Edward Margot.
Luis Patino, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ball 2. This one's flared off to the right side. Catch made here in shallow right, probably too shallow to advance. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding in is Jonathan Villar, trying here to plate the tying run from second. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. Potential tying run for him at third base. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. The windup and the 0-1. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and into bat next is Luis Robert. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping in once again is Brandon Lau. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. So here's Pete Alonso. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired. 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next it'll be Michael Conforto, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes this one high. 1 and 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
High in the air into shallow left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Top half half of the sixth about to get started. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Chasing after it is Lewis. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Joey Wendell digs in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Now into the box, Willie Adames. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Line drive to center field. Margot gets there for the catch, and that at the plate now is Eloy Jimenez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Designated hitter.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs. Behind 0-2 now. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. First offering. Nope. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch.
Madwell. Margot.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up Luis Robert. As a look, now the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far, no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. From the stretch, Brandon Lau is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Dylan Matanzas
Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 68.
Into the box now,
Yellow.
Pete Alonso. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-2 game.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. In the dirt here. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone!
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man.
Into the box, G-Man Choi. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Next to stand-in is Joey Wendell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the run is Lewis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up is Jonathan Villar. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Cody Reed gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. First delivery to him.
Cody Reed.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Two and 1. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, the catcher, John.
Andrew McCutcheon will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1 pitch. Villar stands at second with no outs. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Andrew McCutcheon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Kyle Lewis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0. Francisco Lindor will be next. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now back, the shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now Michael Conforto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Leon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Chaz Rowe trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 50.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. So here is Kevin Kiermaier. Now the first pitch. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. So here's Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here it comes. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The second baseman, number 6.
Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
First offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Robert has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Up next, Trey Mancini struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. 2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Fastball just inside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And he struck out again. That's all set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. Hit hard towards center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
The batter, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fouled off. Robert gets his lead at first, nobody out. Through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out, and he is in there.
Now
Jacob Barnes, who's on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 40.
At the plate, Pete Alonso.
Ball.
He's got it. The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that... All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan Villar. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Tomas Nido is at the plate as he watches ball. One. Jake Cave steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Kyle Lewis. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Rays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Luis Patino is credited with the win. Luis Castillo was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final